Or are you another firefighter?
Yeah.
Oh, what county are you with?
San Luis Obispo.
Oh, San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
Oh, good to see. That's why you were coming up the stairways. I didn't know anybody was coming in here. I heard you guys. Oh, nice to meet you. Have a good one. That is that's a demon in the staircase, coming out of the staircase adjacent to the window. That's stalking. You just looked at a method of group stalking for crossing path. While demons are tracking your steps, and you know that they're tracking your steps because the fake sun is still over the same hallway window. An engineer light is on the floor. So in the hallway, the same window where I was at, where the entity was sounding sirens, that's the state group stalking, using emergency vehicles, sounding sirens, exhibiting demon possession in the specific environment where the fake sun stays at the same address. That was 7 in the morning. It is 12:49 in the afternoon. This is exclusivity with regard to the one sun, because there's only one, not 14. The one sun is still over the same hotel, outside of the same hallway window. And that was at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was 5 hours ago, where the entity was engaged in criminal summoning, which I documented. That same hallway window on the same floor in the same building. You're looking at the light source. That's called relevant positioning. What that demon did, who's group stalking in room 309, that's called relevant positioning. And they took position there in all the rooms. This is another fire department. By the way, pay attention to the news, because the reality of the demon possessed who are making up the fire departments in the state of California, who are engaged in domestic terrorism, engaged in Satan's satanic system of surveillance, who are also simultaneously employed as firefighters. And I'm speaking about the fact that they manufacture emergencies under the fake sun, claiming that light source is the reason for the climate, for the fires. It's not even the natural environment. It is satanic. Pay attention to what the news has been stating as of yesterday and today. All of the fires that are occurring in San Bernardino County, the airport fire, pay attention to that. Everything with regard to what I'm speaking and the timing with which that the things that are being reported to you on the news. Let me be clear. The demons are literally listening to me explain to you, tell you about who they are and what they do. These are demons that make up fire departments, and they are stalking. Okay, and that was a demon hiding in a staircase, and you know that it's hiding, it's relevant positioning, it's lying in wait, it's psychotic, because the fake sun is over the same hotel 5 hours from where it was. You saw it at 7 in the morning, it's 12:49 p.m. She's in a staircase for purposes of crossing path, while I am in use of a communication device as well. That's called stalking with activity. It's relevant positioning and it's light activity, while impossible light activity is still on the floor of the same hotel. That's non-movement of a fake sun, and impossible light activity on the interior. And also recognize the housekeepers are group stalking, engaging in relevant positioning, and they're replaced by the demons who happen to be the state again engaged in that P.O.C. It's 12:49, so that's why I'm documenting. San Luis Obispo is engaged in the same satanic system, and I want to be clear, you're dealing with the demon possessed, and if you're dealing with one, you are dealing with all of them. It's the same demon possession, all right? And you're talking about different departments, same criminal system, all right? They are indeed engaged in the sex offense. And so you were just about the demons who are in position, including Joe Tyler. And this is the exclusivity. There's no sun anywhere else. There's a light source is what you're learning about. For example, what's over the SoFi Stadium, while you are looking at the evidence of a fake sun that's stationary 5 hours over one window over the top of my head. And you also know at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's right here. You also know at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's right here. You also know at 6 into 7 p.m., it's right here. It's not going anywhere. Okay, these are the demons who are group stalking, and they call themselves firefighters. They're the demon possessed, and they are here engaging in surveillance. Why? Because I'm blowing the whistle. I'm telling you about the demons that they are, first of all, which is a communication of a threat. And the entity is going to compensate for the ongoing terrorism, while a bunch of demons who have been alerted to my letting you know about their condition and what the corrupt entity engages in. Manufacturing emergencies. These fires, the demons who are the people of the state are setting fires. The demons who are literally manufacturing emergencies, it's the work of Satan. It's not even the sun. It's not the natural environment. Understand that. And that public corruption, that includes the federal government. You're talking about the exchange of a lot of funds under the guise of emergencies, necessitating emergency threat levels, and the necessity to be compensated, getting new property being placed around, putting yourself even on the news, all of the things that the corrupt entity is gaining with regard to what is actually satanic. It's not even the natural environment, none of it. And it's relevant to what has been claimed as emergencies annually. Okay, and also pay attention to the timing. It's not a coincidence when I'm telling you this. Pay attention to what I stated and when I stated it on my podcast, and immediately what is following is a resurgence of these fires that are being reported on the news, at least. Okay, that's not a coincidence. These are indeed demons, and the one sun, because there's not 14, there's only one, it's remaining over the same building. Okay, so I wanted to document that was an admission of San Luis Obispo being demon-possessed. They're engaged in the state's pattern of conduct. And Joe Tyler is the director, the fire chief over the CAL FIRE, which is headquartered, if you will, in Fresno. They're fully engaged in the state's pattern of conduct. And the pattern of conduct is of Satan. It's demonic. These are demons that are engaged in this the criminal surveillance system that I am documenting and exposing. They just so happen to be in the line of putting out fires with regard to what is the focus of this system. These corrupt police departments, sheriff's departments, and fire departments. These demons that are a part of hospitals, driving around in ambulances, engaging in what is demonic activity with the very population who are the people of the state. All right, and you know that that's the focus because the one sun that exists, because there's not 14, NASA didn't tell us anything about or doesn't have any sort of scientific research speaking to more than one sun, and it's remaining over this building. And that's where fire departments are group stalking. San Luis Obispo. That's a demon. And that's psychotic to be maintaining presence in a staircase for purposes of crossing paths, which is what demons, I've shown you the pattern of conduct. They engage in lying in wait. It's psychotic. P.O.C.